Hello and welcome to the Musical Instrument Investigator. Today we are back on the website of Gardiner Houlgate Auctioneers based in the UK, and we're going to have a look at one of their kind of auctions that's coming up, which is basically part of their collection of guitar and musical instrument auctions, but this one's mainly pro audio, so this is a little bit away from what we'd normally cover. We sometimes cover things like this, but it's a little bit of a stretch, but we thought as it's part of a set of 5 auctions, we'll cover this as well. So this is the last auction in the set, and it's this one's finishing on the 20th of June 2022. Buyer's premium for this auction is 26.4%, same as the other auctions. Like I said, this is a UK auction, so check out all the terms and conditions, import, export fees, shipping, etc, etc. If you're outside of the UK, or even if you're in the UK and you need to ship stuff, check out that information and see what you think. We're just going to go over this now briefly. There are a fair amount of lots in this particular auction. Maybe there's kind of 180 or so, or a few more. We're just going to really scan over it quickly and just click on something if it's something interesting or musical instrument directly related. But this is just to give you an idea of what the kind of pro audio side of things looks like. For Gardiner Houlgate, we're not going to go super in depth to it. So I've got some sound modules there, gate units, pro audio stuff, some kind of Tascam studios there for recording, drum controller there, condenser microphone, some other audio mixers there, preamps. We've got kind of a turntable there, some tube amps. Let's just double check what that is. Yeah, just a stereo mono record turntable. Then you've got a preamp with a kind of microphone there, some multi-rack cabinets, other microphone bits and stuff like that. Digital cards, processing units there, hard drive recorders, all the kind of pro audio stuff. Yeah, more Akai recorders, all this kind of kit, more mixers, syncers and all of that stuff, 8-channel, various kind of converters and things which I'm not particularly knowledgeable about, but it just gives you an idea. Or digital mixing consoles and multi-channel rack units, effects units, digital synths, other kind of cassette things, amplifiers, multiple processor units, rack units, preamplifiers, lots of other things, more microphones. We've got some keyboards, some different synths there, more audio things, sound modules, Novation Supernova 2 kind of synth keyboard there, some studio monitors there. That's quite a big studio mixers there. Solder scene, one has had panels removed and may have been used for spares, so that's it's a bit dodgy. Native Instruments Groove thing, more Pro Tools stuff, kind of more interfaces and things like that. Behringer rack units, some speakers, rhythm programmers, more kind of keyboards, some other units, Quad 303 power amplifier, that's kind of cool, £200 to £300. Pair of Oro tone kind of monitors, speakers there, very cool. Stylophone pocket organ, interesting. Just digital kind of radios, time arrangers, reel tapes, that's interesting, for the old reel-to-reel tapes. Compact PA systems, more studio monitors, Korg Micro X synth, another Korg synth, Novation Nova 2 again, Korg Karma music workstation, voice piano module, another voice synth, Tascam Porta Studio, another stylophone, couple of microphones and things like that, condenser mics, selection of stands for things, whole load of reference speakers, hi-fi equipment, another professional audio workstation, synths and things like that, other kind of audio interfaces, digital keyboards, some more kind of interesting older keyboards here, and this is interesting, sequential Circus Pro 1 Model 100 synth keyboard made in USA, £5 to £1,000, interesting. Korg Poly 6 synth keyboard, Fostex DMT 8VL digital multi-track recorder. I think I had one of those briefly. I didn't really ever use it, but I definitely had one. Yamaha wind instrument MIDI controller. These are quite funky, those things. 30 to 50. Interesting, these things. Roland Alpha Juno 2 synth. Kurzweil XM1 Expression Mate rhythm controller. Moog the Source. Yeah, that's cool. Model 341BX synth keyboard made in the USA. That's pretty funky. 5 to 800. I like that. I like the old Moog stuff. Synthesizer rack unit, more synth rack units, optical stereo compressor rack unit, sequence mixers, pulse synth, percussion pads, master rack unit, synth unit, sequencers, all that kind of stuff. Micro composers, multi effects processors, line mixers, analog modeling synths, virtual acoustic synths, more Fostex processing things, more synth units, step sequencers, synth keyboards here, Novation, Roland, digital acoustic kind of things there, rack tone generators, or rack units, studio electronics, mini rack units, sequencer mixers, step sequencers, headphones and kind of other bits, SM58 classic microphone, turntable and stuff, big kind of CD duplicating tower as well. That's kind of going back a little bit now. Professional tape degausser, interesting. More microphones there, Pioneer thing, Soundcraft, Sony Walkman, audio interface, turbo sampling. This is quite interesting. Early 1980s EMU SB12 turbo sampling percussion drum machine model 70210 made in USA, recently serviced by leading UK specialist at JazzCat. That's pretty cool. That must be like a classic piece of hardware there that I'm probably a bit ignorant about. Sequential Circuits Prophet 2000. That's pretty cool. Kruma Multi S orchestral synth. That's cool. There's some good synths in here, so it's definitely actually worth looking at this. Late 1970s Logan 12 Logan String Melody 2-string synth keyboard made in Italy. That's pretty cool as well. Yeah, that's some good old synths here. 1980s ARP Avatar guitar synth, Roland D50 linear synth, Roland Synth Plus 80, guitar synth unit, digital reverb there, stereo digital interface kind of stuff, 6-channel stereo mixer, stereo compressor, rack units, a couple of turntables, power amp, record player, power amps again. These are quite interesting. A microphone there. These are interesting looking things. Pair of Name Audio SBL hi-fi speakers. They're pretty cool. Well, there we go. So this is it. We're at the end. This has been the Gardiner Houlgate kind of, I guess, pro audio synth auction. Quite a lot of lots in that. Definitely some interesting synths for sure. I really know very little about any of this stuff, but I thought it's worth covering the auction anyway, especially for people interested in old synths and audio equipment. So that was a very brief run over of it. I'll put the link in the description. Check it out if you're interested. Thanks a lot for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Ciao. Many thanks for tuning in to the Musical Instrument Investigator. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please like, subscribe and turn on notifications, and watch out for the next video coming soon.